Hey Gabe, I'm doing well. How are you?
Forget about the innocence. I'll show you who I really am. I'm not a part of your game. Stop pouring fuel
You guys are hearing double of me. Wonderful. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, this is one. Sorry that this is very quick. I was in the middle of eating and had to rush. Mr. Coda.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow.
Okay, you ready?
You want me to have my helmet off? I'm assuming you do.
Yeah, you can have your helmet on. Just stand there and look fancy and important.
Fancy and important. Sure, sure.
Alright, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, man, I'm like now really nervous where I wasn't before. Okay, listen, you need to like act natural, okay?
Sir, I'm sure you do pretty well.
You know how to do that? Yeah, you're right. I am a council member. I should
You
be
need to
like,
act the part, sir.
good at this stuff. Yeah, of course, I'm good at that. But I also need to be like my own council member. That's the thing. Hi. And I just lost all confidence while working up to this table. I thought I had it, and then it was just, just kind of all went away.
Fake it till you make it.
My feet still can't touch the ground. Can we get like maybe a smaller chair for me, perhaps? Like a baby chair. I'm okay with a baby chair. I just want my feet to touch the ground.
Oh, you'll grow into it.
Can I get like
Just
one of the
how
froggy
Gilder
chairs? From the
grew into it. Grow into his. Right? Just
True,
like,
but Gilder's.
eat your vegetables, drink your milk. You know.
Jesus Christ! Did you get bigger?
A specific kind of milk.
Oh my God!
Sewer air milk is my secret.
Got like your protein before you work out.
I eat a bowl of Frosties every morning.
Are my fellows in arms?
Malleus.
Sachi, and an engorged school deer. This is a sight. And who is this contraption?
You guys get these format to me, Kaido? Kaiga? Haven't done anything.
Bishop. Are you a holy man?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Sorry, I'm on duty, it's my job. I'm not doing anything uncouth.
Rather curious.
It matters mostly. Been calling it the
Wonderful. Some of you may know my son. Oops, he's fleeting about somewhere.
He's running around.
Bring your son to work day.
Perfectly fine with that, as long as they know when the meeting's adjourned, well, started. Right. We need to talk
They
about
will be
that.
respectful. Indeed we do.
Nemesis is light. He will be attending. I got a message of that. But I hope everyone's been fine for these past months.
Not too bad. A lot of work.
Couldn't be better.
Yeah, it's whoops. Or oops. Not whoops. Is it oops or whoops? You said it said oops.
No, we had a chandelier. That's cool.
Right. Nemesis will have to be filled in, because I rather get this started so we're not sitting here for a little bit longer than we should have been. Alright, the meeting shall start, and we'll go down from Aki to Geldir to Malleus to myself.
Oh, okay. You want me to go first? Great. Okay. Okay. I did have kind of a lot to go over. There may have been a lot of rumor going around of what's been going on in District Zero, and I will not shy away from those rumors. There is an all-out war with a lot of the crime currently in District Zero. We are having a hard time maintaining control, and we are in a state of martial law. But that does not mean that I am not taking the efforts to maintain the safety of our civilian populace. This is Ray. She is in charge of a new group or units from Kijin Tower. They used to be a part of a private military, but now we are mixing them with the ZCPD, considering they are all being liquidated. We've kind of rushed the process before the ZCPD, or not ZCPD, before the whole military could take them. We've just decided to liquidate our own and make them into these new units. They're called oppressors. And hopefully they're going to maintain control and keep our civilians in check, considering there is rioting and
oppressors sound like it's oppressing the public,
stuff.
which is not good.
Currently, I believe District Zero is at, well, I don't think, I know that District Zero is at 90%, how do I word this? Not damaged and underwater, thanks to the efforts of other council members and things of the sort. And I guess lastly, I wanted to put forward that I did read over your document in its entirety, Malleus, and unfortunately I'm going to have to decline agreeing with it. And my reasons for this are not because I don't like what you've put down, and I don't not want to unite the council and all that. It's because your public face at the moment is not a good one. I have heard from so many people, from the civilians that we look after on a day-to-day, slander your name and drag you for the dirt, and I think we would be shooting ourselves in the foot if we were to side or to accept you building your businesses in other districts and us uniting more with you. I feel you need to fix your public face first. That is all I have to go over.
Alright, before we go there, Malleus, would you like to response?
I would say that you're making a terrible mistake, my boy. In that this city needs changing. ASAP. Besides public images. Rumors, all of them. All of you have rumors, yes? We're all detested by our very people because of this city's status and state. Look behind the mask. We must force things to be better. If that means ignoring these rumors of our villainy, then so be it. The people won't know they're happy until they are. I would ask you to reconsider.
What are we as leaders if we don't have people to follow us? If there is an uprising against us, then we are nothing either. It takes the entire city from grabbing their pitchforks and walking in here and saying down with the council. The public are everything.
And that's why we have our each districts to handle certain things. Right? You lead District 0, what happens to District 0 is what you handle, right? Those are your people, and that's what I do for my garden, Malleus does for his market, Gel there, and Nemesis.
But what Malleus is asking for in this document is for us to unite, which would mean we would have pieces of each other in every district. So it wouldn't just be individual districts anymore, it would be united, which is something I want, but I feel like the people come first. And if the people are afraid of you, then I'm not willing to put your face in my district.
Aki, do you know why we are in these seats in the first place? Because there is no others fit for the job. All of these people, our people, cannot lead. The city would fall apart. Hence the title of the document. We are the pillars.
Pardon me.
holding this place up. They look to us to make the important decisions for them, even if they may not see it always. We make the tough decisions for their betterment. They don't have our eyes. We see everything. They do not. They put their trust in us to better their lives, my boy. It is good to bring yourself down to their level occasionally. But believing these rumors about me, Aki, it's unwise. My proposition will better everything for us and for them. If we stay stagnant like we have been, well, I'm not sure what will happen. Perhaps they will reach a breaking point and break down our walls with pitchforks and fire. That is all.
Anything else, Aki, before we move on to the next person?
Unfortunately, I will stand with my position, but I will think again on it, and will continue to do so.
Like I said, we'll reach back to this topic again once we all discuss what's been going on between our own districts.
It is all for me.
Geldier, we'll get to you, Nemesis, soon.
Re-establishing of the bounty network is mostly successful. Contracts are being opened and processed as we speak, as well as additional services to those willing in the network, including medical facilities. On the in-house side of things, we had a situation dealing with a group known as Maelstrom. We've uncovered a human trafficking ring. We are gathering intel and plotting out the course of action for corrective matters. Most other than that, things have been quiet. Nothing too crazy, just handling unfound rumors. Beliefs that the Guardian is gearing to wage war with CMF, make conflict in the streets. That has been the primary thorn in the side.
Interesting. Anything else?
Many of you are aware, conducted the investigation of the Promethean ties to the allegations Mr. Odar brought forward. We found Odar's statements unfounded. Since then, have not heard or seen of him. That is all.
Very well. Malleus?
I saw Udar very recently, actually. He was on the outskirts of Orlando Saga. Not a care in the world. In fact, very happy-go-lucky. No, I would have taken him in right there, right then. Straight to you. However, Orlando's not our city. And there were many eyes about. You see, I was paying the city a visit, checking in on some friends in my sparse free time. Are there plans to arrest him for his attempted assassination of me?
There's actually something I would like to look into first. There's more than just the assassination attempt. Aki, if you do not mind. The rumors, of course. I've had rumors reach to me of Dar involving himself with a man known as Victor Strange, and even possibly taking members of the Whisperers and handing them over to be guinea pigs. Have you heard of these?
Yes, Victor Strange is a serial killer within our district. The ZCPD have been attempting to arrest him for a few years, so before I was a council member. I've had no luck, but if you wish to investigate yourself through District Zero, I will not stop you. By all means, if that's one less problem I have to deal with, then by all means you can go into my district.
See if I can probe out this Strange, potentially using the lead of Odar to do so before apprehending him for the assassination attempt.
I can't say specifically about him working with Strange. I don't know anything about that, but you're free to question him. I mean, you don't need my permission for that, but yeah.
This is what I mean, gentlemen. This sluggishness. It is clear Odar is guilty, and yet there is more investigation. This sluggishness, meandering about, will be the end of us. Not just in these criminals who are riddling our city, nesting about in various districts. Our passiveness will break the camel's back eventually. Surely you all understand my meaning and my intent. There's nothing more than my care for Zafira. One of the best jobs I've ever had. And I wanted to become the shining jewel it was meant to be. Gildir, what are your feelings on the Pillars of Zafira document? Surely you will see reason and agree.
I actually agree with your proposal.
Finally, someone with sense.
I believe we are on a precipice of change. Stagnation leads to festering. And I do not wish to see us fester.
Anything else?
That will be my response. Well done, Gildir.
Anything particular what's going on your side of things, though?
My turn. The market district could not be better. It hasn't been in over a dozen years. I have Sachi, my love, to thank for that, convincing me to apply for the position of council member all those years ago. The market district is rich beyond belief. Most of your pockets are lined with the currency that moves through it. We receive business from all sources around the world there. However, as many of you know, there is a black market issue. There are several amongst the district. Illegal trade, things such as valuable artifacts, dangerous in nature, very dangerous. Your typical drug, transportations, trade. However, it is being handled, I assure you all. Every single day we have a new lead, and every week a new shop is closed. And a more legal one is opened up in its place. Now, there are the Tigers, a very notorious gang that reside in the Market District. And they are also being dealt with. However, thankfully, they seem more of a family amongst each other and only wish to strengthen themselves. Well, that is what most gangs are, ultimately. A little congregation, right? As for their violent tendencies, there is few. They see the Market District as their home.
Mainly because most of the fighting is happening on our doorstep
But in
nowadays.
time, they will see reason. See the better lives they could have. Working for Zafira, not against it. I have agents on the matter, working from within. And I will be doing this without bloodshed. I will disperse this gang from underneath their skin and put them all to honest work in my district. And besides those few problems, the Market District is a place of peace and of honest work. And I wish to share this profitable future with all of your districts, given the opportunity and wise choices you all need to make. With my proposition, you've all had many months to read it over, yes, to decide. Galdier here has decided a wise course of action. Change that needs to happen. All our malignant tumors will eat us away. We must cut it out. That is all.
Very well. Nemesis. Anything going on within your district?
Multiple, in fact. It has been prosperous. Good. Except I've had some unwanted issues. Blisters and boils. In fact, most of them have been sourcing back to an in particular corporation. Malleus's corporation.
Of course.
Your so-called beauty care has been dumping in our shores, causing not just our own supplies to be rotted and decayed with pestilence, but selfishness that is brewing from you has caused not just the people suffering, but our own supplies as well, for all districts. Unless this is fixed with the next shipment, I will take this into my own hands.
May I?
You may.
This little accident, Nemi, was proof that your district is still wounded. Its people, its protection, needing help. My shipment of my beauty products, small, inconvenient issue. And your district is responsible for that issue. It is one of the only places of water. Ships need to go through it to reach their destination. And the ample amount of protection is needed for such trade. Unless you want my forces over there protecting my shipments, there's nothing more I can do.
Read the documentation, Malleus. This has been going on for years, apparently. You've been dumping your supplies just on the outskirts of our districts, in the water. Way beyond my seating, actually. Funny enough. This is dating back. And these are your supplies, are they not? These are your responsibilities, are they not? Your importations.
This is Maleficar, yes.
Yes. As well as corporations listed in partnership with you that bring your supplies. I would actually like to make a thank to a specific individual who gave me this information and enlightened me of this.
Go on, Nemi.
Athena was the one who told me of this outcome. Told me that you've been dumping supplies and goods of the sorts out in the ocean. A little further out, however it all washes ashore to us.
You think I
If you
am
didn't do these
responsible
actions,
for
we would
this?
actually have clean fucking water.
My hands are clean, Nemi. There are many such companies who litter and are wasteful in this city. As for this issue, I am very curious why it is being brought up now, if what you say has been happening for years. I would have helped with it, corrected this little violation of my companies and my umbrellas.
This
I am
wouldn't
just
be an
one
issue
man,
if you
Nemi.
knew what your own people were even fucking doing. You say your hands are clean, but they are foul with pestilence. And this is a clear representation of this.
I am just one man, Nemi.
Don't give me this
Yes,
crap.
I own several companies, an umbrella. But I can't run everything that I have. My empire is large. I have people responsible for things I cannot take care of. Only so much time in the day, you see. But I am rather curious why you are bringing this up now. No less from Athena, the one responsible for such destruction.
Because unlike you, she's actually trying to clean up where she fucked up.
That poor, simple girl. Been through so much, such a young age. Have had to make difficult decisions. Was hers difficult to save your district? Where you could not. That is the question still, is it not?
I'd be careful with your next words.
Before things get heated, can we come to at least an agreement between the two of you, right?
It seems you are in need of assistance yet again, Nemi. How can I help?
Stop your fucking waste from entering our fucking shores, poisoning everyone.
Now, Nemesis. One of is your jurisdictions of things, and he cannot freely do things without your permission. So that's why this agreement needs to be made. Make sure that whatever you can provide
This
to help
issue
assist him to help you.
Is just outside our shoreline, our jurisdiction. It is sweeping into our district. This issue that can be solved quite easily if he had some communication with his own and his own supplies. If you fix this, this stuff wouldn't wash up ashore for all of us. You want us to work together, so fix it.
Sign my document, then approve of the Pillars of Zephyra. And for the
No.
betterment of the city. No. You ask so much from another leader for your own fuck-ups. All of us have been assisting you all these months, and yet you ask for more.
Okay, then we'll make this clear then. If it happens again, I deal with this issue myself. Your loss, not mine.
That is my response.
Very well. Anything else, Nemesis?
A problem that seems to be brewing again. From the same individual we had a lovely visit to. I've been informed that apparently Gormunda has been scheming some things to become problematic. To the city specifically.
Yes, I was going to bring that up right after, well, you're done here and there. But continue if you have anything bringing up from your perspective, from your district.
I have also been informed that there is an attempt on an assassination to myself. All leading back to the High Hole, it seems.
You would be correct.
Apart from that, everything else is going to according to plan. We have fresh water. Air is now getting cleaner. Supplies have been better for everyone, and the control of output of supplies. That'll be all.
Well, that's my turn. The gun district has been faring pretty well. Alex most likely keep things at bay. ZMF has finally leaned off of me, obviously because of our small deal that we've made. Obviously, they want the upper hand, my daughter Athena, but she is too quick. Alex and myself will be handling that more on a more personal level, so you guys don't have to worry about too much on that front. Now for the bigger issues. Yes, Gormunder has been rumored going around causing small issues, and like you, from a source that I've gotten from the inside, I'm also on that list, obviously. He wasn't too kind of our last visit towards him. If more outbursts of what he might cause within the city. It might cause ZMF to act, obviously. We don't want that pressure. He's a violent man. Tends to jump into violence, or at least try to dominate over a situation. Does anyone have any concerns or questions?
I
This
have a question.
Gormunder. Oh, go ahead, Doc.
Well, I was just curious, what is the man's motives? Why does he want to assassinate both of you? Like, what?
The man was trying to incite chaos without usually doing out his usual violence, right? We called him out on it, right? And let me say that we approached him. And now he wants to incite chaos by attacking other people, threats, and probably doing proper damage. I remember last time he was at the meat rack, if I recall. Right, Nemesis and Gilder.
Correct.
So he's the man to be wary of.
Okay.
If anything, we'll put it in the database of what he looks like, so at least that if you need to know and your people need to know, just be wary
He's
about
the
it.
big. I think I saw him here once.
Yeah,
He
he's
offered
been
his
here.
services to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. I know what he looks like.
And now for the potential dangers of things. Last year, or a year and a half ago, we dealt with an outbreak. Things haven't gotten to that point yet, but I would like the preface of knowing said information could also be putting you guys in danger. It's an enemy out there. We don't know when or how or what they'll potentially bring out. But the more that people know about it, things tend to go haywire. Do you guys know any of the folklore or possibly stories of this place called the Tower of Champions?
And this again?
I was informed of such and warned about it.
It is a place that chooses the prime fighters, so the best of the places, and basically you go into a gauntlet, fight challenges through each floor, 8 floors, and once you meet your way all the way up to the 8th floor, right, you'll gain a wish. The reason why this is relevant is because the people that were last part of the last era champions, things have been following them, and as well as those people that were part of it. I myself wasn't labeled as a champion. I was more for a sponsor for 5 champions. But the more of these champions roam around in the city, the more things that may follow them in. Destructive level. I have faced certain things where things would come out of these giant clock-like structures. And our biggest fear right now is because of how things are. I know that some of you might not know too much of the knowledge of how things are with this world and its magic and all that kind of stuff, right? But like this place, the place we're in right now, right? There are many bigger places, planes, the more of these holes, rips, the more danger is bleeding from different places, like the outbreak, can leak in. Obviously, I've been keeping the information very vague. Those who know why. If you want to know the full information of things and you're prepared to have that danger looming over you, come talk to me. But right now, why I'm bringing this up is this proposal of these individuals, and I'll be handing out these names, and as well as what they look like. Right? If they're within your district, to keep a close eye on. Because if something happens, right, we'd either have to treat it as I myself will treat it as a disaster level. Even if it's a small fight here and there, if ZMF gets agitated because we can't hold our shit together, they'll just bear down on us. No questions asked. Any questions?
How bad is this going to be for the people if it decides to go haywire?
Bad.
All the more reason to band together.
Sadly, my say on your pillar document will have to be withheld for now.
Withheld.
Mm-hmm.
Are these
After all you just
individuals usual problem makers?
You say a unknown force is bearing down on us. There are individuals who may be in the city that could draw catastrophe-level threats into Zephyra, and you deny, rather abstain from an answer.
I'm still thinking through it. This document, yes, it may or may not prove useful in certain things, but doesn't mean we cannot work with each other.
Surely you must all see we are dragging our feet.
Are we? Or are we preparing for things to come?
We prepare and prepare, but there is always something else that we aren't prepared for, Sachi. The
That's just
pillars
not how it
will
is.
enable us.
For
Preparation.
once, Palace District is being developed. We might see someone rise and take that seat.
How many years has it been since someone has taken that seat? Roughly.
Last time, maybe like 7 years ago, but I was very cut short because he got assassinated. But, you know.
So 7 years, and finally something is actually happening because a lot of us are actually starting to communicate and fix issues efficiently, already as it is. How many cataclysmic events have we dealt with in the past 2 years?
And I'll be talking to Mr. Joe about soon. and see where he is at and what he's planning to do.
This
Any other
documentation,
questions?
mind handing it out?
Huh? Did you not get the
Wait.
copy? Oh, right, now Sachi's.
As well. I have already begun monitoring those individuals and their activity. They're already individuals I had history with for being problem children. Back when I used to run security for businesses. It's not my first rodeo, will not be my last. To my knowledge so far, only 2 set foot in city.
True. That may be true about that, but we never know. Like I said, things could be unexpected, right? This information I can give. At some point, all 8 of them showed up at one singular point, right? And that resulted to one of them dying and someone that was more related to the situation also dying.
Huh?
And these are individuals that are very, very strong. So I see at least 7 of them walking around. And unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately, in our sense of things, because we're keeping an eye on them already, Gormunder's also a champion. But you'll all have the list of names, the identities. Let me know if there's anything else. But if you want to learn more, Gilder and I can tell you this stuff is dangerous.
If it concerns you both, then it concerns me.
All right.
So this is the
anything
list of
else?
all of them. Can you explain to me why I'm seeing multiple previous Purple Lotus staff members here?
Who?
David.
Oh, David. Right. Oh my God, I forgot David. Oh, his heart was gonna be broken. No. David, yes, but who else? Oh, I guess Patty. And
Yes.
Oh wow, I do. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah.
3.
They haven't been by the Purple Lotus for some time. And obviously, even if they're within my own doors, obviously they're going to be, well, keep a very close eye on.
If Gormada becomes a physical issue, please call me.
You may know something.
He has paid off individuals to try and establish a meeting with me. Next time my home is open for business. I would like to know if I may be walking into a trap.
The names that were given, right, were very vague. They had their own title cards to them. And I would say that just be careful. One more thing I do need to bring up. Malleus.
Yes, darling.
Granted, I know Hamsky walked in on his own volition into your own limousine and had a night out with you. But I have to remind you, he works for me.
Ah. I wouldn't spoil your fun, my dear. Merely a friendly dinner with dear Hamsky, considering he seems to be doing most of Nemi's job these days. Wanted to get to know the man, since you spoke highly of him. I will admit I misjudged him at first, thought him a dumpster diver. And while he is a bit dirty, he is a good leader. Better be careful, Nemi. Don't want your seat taken.
The man knows where he needs to stay. He deals with all the dirty, sloppy, and disgusting work that needs to be done. Someone needs to do it. We all
Well, the
have
point
our
is-
individuals for these jobs. So,
My point is,
let me make a reminder. He is not only under his protection, but also mine.
I was going to bring out as well. But I would like to remind you of our agreement.
Of course, I will honor it as I always have, darling.
Anyone else? Then this meeting will be adjourned. Hmm.
Regarding the task I was given previously. What on that?
Hmm.
Or should I report
Invisible.
the sewer?
Right. This meeting is adjourned. If you wish to find me, I'll be back here. If you want to talk to me about what I vaguely talked about.
Lovely to see you all.
You don't clean up the dirty work, Ray. You have
Where
an
the
actual
fuck is
important
there
job.
crumbs in my seat?
Sure, you know that.
Aki.
Yes, that is me. Hello.
Flash drive. All of the, well, subways I was able to look through.
in this seat. Someone's sitting in it.
Oh.
It's a map of your,
Gross.
under the district or what I was able to see, so. I saw
Oh,
some,
cool. Thanks.
I pointed out some hot spots, but I didn't look around too often. It's kind of your business to figure out your own problems.
Cool. Thank you. Can you keep on to that? I'm prone to breaking things.
Yes, Mr.
Thank
Koda.
you. Thank you.
Is this yours? Again, I
Appreciate it.
circled some hot spots. Some certain things you might want to look into.
Where did Gilbeard go?
He's behind the chair, sir.
Oh.
He's the same size as a chair.
How are you? Well?
As usual. Mildly
How's it
irritated. Today more irritated than most.
Actually, can I speak to you real quick? Like,
Sure.
okay, so What do you actually think about? Maybe I shouldn't say this analysis document.
I think it's a bunch of honey-word bullshit. I get what he wants and desires, but in the end result of all of it, the main thing that seems to be the most common thing is it all comes underneath the banner of his control.
Do you still need any assistance with clean air or anything like that? District Zero has a lot of energy to spare at the moment, considering the shit has been destroyed.
We can increase power supply if you direct some extra power to the watermills. We'll be able to get more in. The shoreline has become more rugged recently, which means more power will be coming towards the currents. Once the issue of waste has been dealt with, it means we'll be actually able to filtrate more water through. Therefore, more energy for the both of us to dealing with situations, and we can actually cleanse some things out.
Sounds good.
And don't mind them, boy. You're doing well.
I tried to come in with like confidence, and then it kind of just all went down the drain real quickly.
You have a good attitude. Good mindset. You want better for everything. That is good. Don't let them twist it. Stick to your ground.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. I wanted to ask, actually I have two things to ask. One, is there any way that perhaps your cleaner water can be pumped into District Zero as well? Or do you only have enough for your own at the moment? Is that like very...
I currently have been testing blueprints that would work for further districts, and that would actually be preferable if you may be able to test it heading in your direction. That way we can tell if they'll be secure enough. The problem is these filtration systems are expensive, which means you'll have another problem.
Money's less
They'll
of a
become
problem at the
targets.
moment. Oh, I see. Okay. Actually, I did... Okay, so moving on to my second point, I have a really big concern now, and I didn't really want to bring it up with the rest of the council. But District Zero is where Severa City gets most of its power, right? We are the power grid. If these gangs attack these power grids or take them hostage, we are... I mean... I don't even want to think about it. If they take the power hostage, I'm fucked, everyone's fucked, I'm gonna be in deep shit, and at the moment my district's already in martial law. I was wondering if perhaps maybe you could help with some of your magic units at protecting the power plants. I mean, I have new oppressors, but they're only washed up ZCPD members. No offense, Ray.
None taken, sir.
This can be done. I will make a regiment. Send it to you with an invoice. Sign it. And make sure that these units do not, even their bodies and remains, do not get in other people's hands. Otherwise we'll have a new issue.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if that does happen, by all means you have permission to once District Zero and do whatever you need to do. But
I will reacquisition if required.
yeah. Okay. Cool. That's all I wanted to go over.
Things are easier between the both of us because we have a familiarity. The problem is there's too many, ironically as it said, snake-tongued words.
Really.
And that's coming from the snake.
Did they know about that?
Yes.
Do you have like a different form? I don't know if we went over this. Like, can you turn into like a cool giant like, serpent thing? You ever seen Harry Potter? Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should do that.
It is a mere imitation.
It's cool. Cool. 1 to 10 scale, how good's my taxes been so far?
You've improved by 30%.
Fuck, that's not a lot. What, like
No, it's not.
Wait, so, like an extra 30% on top of like a 30%, or are we talking like I'm at 30%
Your
out of
efficiency
100?
was at 10 to 15 before. You've now added an extra 30. You're doing a little bit better,
That's not
but
bad.
below standard.
Okay. Well,
You're making progression.
yeah. Yeah. I like that. Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you. I'm gonna go talk to Gildir.
Hmm.
Okay, Ray. Let's go talk to Gildir. See over there? Is that him? I struggle to see in here. It's like so bright and dark.
Who?
Just adapt to the lighting. It's easier.
Yeah, let me just.
I'm usually the one to handle knowledge, so I will keep it.
I noticed that there's a lot of
I'll make this clear.
what looks like
Becomes an issue again.
a connection
This
of
will be the last one.
both subways and train stations that are derelict.
I know.
I assume that at one point they were used
You only get
to
one
travel
from me.
supplies around the cities. I'm hoping that in the industrial district we can start retrofitting some of them to actually start working, clearing them out, clearing out the railways, and in doing so, we can possibly, like you both suggest, start trading goods around. Talking about unity seems like a good step towards it. Maybe not as complete as Aki worries about. We can start small.
Impressive, Persephone, dear. An extensive map.
I didn't.
I cannot
I
guess what
highlighted
horrors
some.
you saw underneath.
I didn't stay to. Words. I didn't stay to watch most of them. Just pointed some hot spots out. I saw things down there I didn't want to see, but some things for you to.
We
keep
are
an eye
called Lower Zephyr, but I would disagree. That down there is lower.
out. Each councilman has a distinct memory card specific to their district. So you're only looking at yours, and you're only yours, etc., so that no one can. You can share as much as you want, but that's up to you. With your permission, I'd like to work on connecting some of the districts with the industrial district, Guardian, Market, even Zero.
Interesting. Approved for the market district.
Thank you. I know Guardian doesn't have much in the way of trade, but I'm sure you need to transport people and supplies.
We can trade labor.
We can talk specifics later, but if you're interested. And we can put use to some of the derelict buildings that are otherwise just rotting and becoming home to more gang members that just cause more problems. There was an explosion in the
Quite
industrial
right.
district, and I want to avoid many more of those. Don't need to become lawless like other districts.
Well done, Persephone. Well done.
Thank you. And thank you all for giving me permission to look through. It helped.
Okay, that felt kind of personal. Don't worry. You are doing a good job at being the law.
Thank you, sir.
You're
I'm
welcome.
just worried, Aki. If ZMF gets no news of your district being effectively lawless at the point, they're going to start coming down on all of us. Gotta be careful. I'm sure you're doing your best.
Yeah. You know.
You need help. You know who to call.
Well, yeah.
Big scary guy. Pretty good with guns. Or planning.
Speaking of, I
Talking to people
did
with
kind of
guns.
speak to you. That's cool.
No worries. I'm gonna go and talk to Nemesis.
Cool.
That's or you see if you have any documentation, right? It could be ancient, it could be
You really grew. How did this happen?
I've been telling people you're good.
Is this like permanent?
I am a shapeshifter.
Oh.
Think like
Cool.
Skinwalker.
Okay. God, my neck's gonna hurt. So, I wanted to... Okay, District 0 is a little bit of a war zone at the moment, but I make it sound a bit of an over-exaggeration. I over-exaggerate because I care for my people and, you know, my people are in danger, so I think it's important to over-exaggerate when it comes to situations like this. But it is like any district with their crime. Just our crime is a little bit more rampant and causing a little bit more trouble. As I have said to Nemesis, I have concerns that the gangs are going to start to make moves on the power plants, which are going to affect all of our districts if they do take them hostage. Now, I did just speak to Nemesis, and he is helping me send some of his mage dudes to protect my power plants, and of course, our new oppressor units are doing the best to maintain our civilian populace and control our streets once again. Newly appointed. This just happened, so hopefully some change is gonna happen. But I can't maintain full control, I guess, without your help. We're arresting a lot of people and conducting raids nearly every day. People that are associated with criminals, and our stations are getting filled to the brim. I need to be able to shift them somewhere else.
We have actually just about completed some new logistical equipment for transport.
Wonderful.
You would like, I can take some of the weight off your shoulders.
Please, by all means. Oh, and, yeah.
Apologies. You continue.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I just would like to squelch some rumors that I have come across my way.
Yeah.
I am not sure if you are aware, but I used to have occasional guest interactions with the late Sean O'Delly.
Yes.
I would hear things of a rumor mill of sorts in regards to hospital conditions and potential influenza outbreak. Not sure if these were hold any weight since I am an outsider looking inward.
There is a lot going wrong in District 0 right now, I will not sugarcoat it. And if it was not obvious, you already know Sean O'Delly... Oh god, no, Sean O'Delly died not too long ago, and he is no longer in power. Someone else by the name of Millie, also goes by Six in the Whispers, is now in main leadership. If we need to set up a meeting with her sometime, with you and them, by all means, but I don't know if you want to talk to criminals even more than you have to.
My concern was with the precipice of change that is occurring. There is a concept known as displacement syndrome. We start working too quickly or too heavily. People will be forced to relocate elsewhere, which causes issues similar to a domino effect. I've been talking with Whisperers as a precautionary measure to them.
I see. I am fully okay with you having permission going into my district at any point in time. Just contact me if there's anything that you need. Oh, are you okay with working with people? I have a private investigator that I'm in contact with, that it's been helping me with the Strange case. I don't know if you wish to speak to them. They're not bad at what they do.
What is their name?
They change their name every time I speak to them. They're a bit eccentric. That's the right word.
Speaking of investigation, I would like to inform you of a strange interaction one of my people witnessed. When we started the Promethea investigation, a representative of the tower came to meet them. At a sit-down with one of the investigators, and tried swaying them against me. However, they did that in front of my brother, which he has a helmet camera. Wanted to inform you that there's some individuals acting out of own interest.
I see. Can you send me the recording?
Sure. Never caught man's name, just that he was a chain smoker, had strange tech weaponry.
Ugh, sleek black hair.
Yes,
Bit of a prick. His name is Kai. He works for the tower, yes. He works for internal affairs. If there's something that's wrong behind the scenes, he deals with it, kind of deal. And he uses kind of scummy tactics to get there. I've been looking at ways to repurpose his position for something else. I'm having to take the crumbs of what my father left behind, and unfortunately these people are in high positions, so I'm having to deal with my own internal affairs, if you will.
I can understand that.
Yeah, it's not been fun. But, okay. Send me the video anyway, and I'll at least set something. I can ask him about it and question him.
Oh, my legs. I want to sit down,
I
man.
don't think
Yes, you would like to discuss.
No, that's all. Thank you, though.
Bishop, I think we should be on our way.
I got one more thing to do, and then we
I
can
think
go.
Versace or the other will actually be fitting in
That's Mr. Koda.
You want to get
So
donuts?
just like attached to my hip at times.
Fair enough.
Sorry, sir. What's that?
I said, do you want to get donuts?
Ooh.
Something a bit more
Aki.
substantial, I would like.
Sometime in between the murderous rampage, you gotta come by my place because we just opened up an ice cream shop. It has
Do
a
you
lot of different
have-
flavors.
oh my
and it's
God, hold
blueberry
on.
pie flavored.
What? Ice
Yep,
cream?
that's the
blueberry
thing.
pie?
Yes, that's the thing.
So,
God.
you
Do you
don't
have
mind
lemon
about
ice?
your
Oh my God.
waistline?
I don't know, but I can ask. Waistline,
what?
you kidding me? He's a twig.
You can't see
Yes,
us. He's
thank
getting
you.
a bit
Thank
chubby
you.
in places.
You're saying the same thing about your feet not touching the ground, okay?
Okay. Alright, alright. Look, listen. I feel attacked right now. I'm just trying to talk to my friends about ice cream.
Lemon,
Ray, back me up
I can
here.
ask. I don't know if we got lemon ice though. I'll ask.
Okay, where's
Maybe
Malleus?
we'll make it special. They are talking to Sachi in the light. The bright
I can't
light.
see shit
They'll
in
be
this
there in a
place. I'm
minute.
gonna be honest. Like, it's so
Just over
bright that
yonder,
I'm just
sir.
blinded.
I think that I said they'd be there in a minute. They're kind of talking. You know.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'll wait.
It's okay. I'll let you know when they start moving. I'll be your eyes.
Thanks.
hmm
Yes,
So,
sir.
besides lawlessness, how's things?
Wait, look, listen. My district is not lawless, okay? It's just a little in shambles at the moment. There's a difference.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lawless is a strong word. Look, Ray is a good example of the law.
I try
Boom.
my best,
Yeah.
Mr. Coda.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll
Were
figure
you
it out.
asking? I totally was not. I like blanked out.
No problem. I was just asking how things were besides that. How things were for you.
Pretty good. Pretty
Good.
Yeah. I have not actually done anything else but sit in my tower and do work in my tower. Hello.
Careful.
I feel really
don't
rude.
Scare people.
Who are you?
This is
I
Malleus's
should-
son. Oops. Oops. This
Son?
is Aki. Yes.
Son.
That's how he
Oh.
said as much.
Who's the
Or
lucky
introduced him as such.
wife, husband?
I
Whatever
think they're
Malleus is
adopted, but
into,
I'm
alien?
not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. Yum.
hmm
Oh. Where's your legs?
They're
Whoa.
there.
That's kind of weird. But kind of cool.
That's rude.
Do you like handshakes or not handshakes?
Maybe that wouldn't be the best idea.
Okay, alright. Not gonna do that
Mhm.
then.
At least until you get to know them a bit more.
Okay.
Question, do you dye your hair or is it just naturally white?
Okay, look, listen.
Wait, am I not the first one to ask you? Holy crap.
Do we just ask this to everybody that has white hair?
I don't know. I just don't. White hair is not normal. I mean, it is kind of normal, but like, it's a question,
do you
okay? I'm
mean?
making small talk.
I'm
you
an
want me to
anime
sit
boy, it
here
makes
and
sense,
stare at
okay?
you and do you want me to just sit here and stare at you in silence while we wait for them to have their conversation?
I don't know, maybe.
Fine, here, just gonna.
Staring contest, go. Even though I can't stop the blinking.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
What the fuck? That's cheating. What the hell?
Yeah, it kind of is. Oh. Careful there, don't stand right next to somebody.
Ooh. Are they okay?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Okay.
your mom? Or she's not your mom, sorry.
What the fuck?
You
That
look
is
like
a
you
new
went
one.
around and hid behind her.
No,
You
she's my
look like you did.
bodyguard. Yeah, that's what they're for, protecting me.
Fair. By the way, you promised me a sparring session at some point, and you have not delivered.
Ooh, yeah. Well, yeah. I'm kind of. I'm trying to hit like a weight. You know, I'm on. Yeah.
Are you on keto
I'm
or
exercise.
something?
A diet.
Yes, I'm on
Pescatarian.
keto. Do you do keto ice cream?
I don't think. You know what? I will ask, but I think that's a hard sell.
But keto means you avoid carbs, so ice cream's actually kind of good for keto.
Okay. Yeah, sure. We can spar sometime. I got a gun.
Yay!
That's about it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I'm glad you have a
Shoot
gun.
things
That's
real cool.
that's
Hello.
kind of a basic necessity in this town.
Yep.
Bang bang.
Uh-huh.
You have a gun too, right?
Give me my,
Yeah,
give me my
yeah,
cool swords. Sword me.
I also have swords. Give me my sword. Give me
Okay, let me
my.
see.
Give
Yeah.
me,
You want your
give me
sword,
my
sir?
sword. Give me my. Yeah, I want my sword. Thank you. I got 2 of these.
Oh,
They're kind of cool. Yeah.
like scissors? Hold on. There's like 2 of them.
Mm,
Yeah, I know. They're pretty cool, right? Huh.
pretty cool.
So what do they do? Like, just, are they just
Nothing.
like
They're
twin
just-
blades? And they
Yeah,
just
that's it. They're.
It's like
Yup.
it's like how do I say it? What do I call it?
What?
It reminds me of a vegetable slicer.
What? Thank you for undermining my cool ass
No,
weapon to a
it's-
vegetable
no,
slicer.
I'm not-
Whoa,
I'm
whoa! I didn't know I could do. Here
I'm
you go.
not
Take that off
undermining
me.
it. I'm just saying that's what it looks like. It's good. We want to slice people like vegetables, right?
Sure, yeah.
Slice. Exactly. Slish, slash, slice.
Whoa! What the? Oh god.
Guess they have a few more minutes. Anyway. Hold the bearer of the sword. What was your name again?
Ray Patterson.
Sorry? That again.
Ray Patterson.
They Patterson.
Ray? Yes. Ray.
They're cool.
Hey,
Hey, real talk. Did you drop
Pleasure to
something?
meet you. I
Oh.
believe they were exchanging
okay.
names. So,
Oh, their name is Oops. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
thought you-
I just. Did I not introduce him right now?
Like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm sorry.
you did. Mr. Coda is just a bit,
Wait, listen.
well,
Oh my god.
Oops.
Hello. I'm just, I'm a little fumble-minded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We
You
haven't
really
done a
shouldn't
council
scare
meeting in
me.
like 10 years.
It's because has a weak constitution.
A what? What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means you might lose your I don't know, pee yourself if you get scared too much.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna pee myself.
Oh, then
What the
it's
fuck?
fine. Go ahead.
No. I'm good. I don't need to be. I'm not scared, but there's like a distance. Ah.
Well, there he is. Catch him before he runs away.
Where? Who? Huh? Huh? You said?
Anyway,
They are
it's
on the move,
Sachi.
sir.
Sachi is right here. Sachi is on his way. He is.
Oh, I
he is
need,
moving
I need
close.
Malleus, but
Oh, you need
Yeah,
Malleus.
Malleus.
Sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I do have something for you, Sachi.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
So I asked you guys this, but since I gathered the information about the districts and subways,
Aki, my boy, good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, I guess I just want to say it's nothing personal. What I said at the table was more so actually concern. I want to be upfront with you and say there are a lot of people working against you right now, more than I would or wish I knew. I've been offered opportunities to even
Hello, oops.
be snuck into your inner maze beneath the market district. I want to help you.
Found something
But it's
interesting.
difficult to do when people hate you.
Unfortunately, appearances are everything. People see what they see. They don't see underneath at all. I appreciate your honesty, my boy. And hopefully I can squelch these rumors you've so heard.
The market district almost adores you. How? Why? Why does everybody else that I've met so far say such blasphemous things about you, but your district? I guess being in your district, they see what you offer them, and it's a good life. But why can't other people see that?
Because I am not allowed to help the other districts as much as I would like to. I could help Nemi with these small little waste issues, but the people wouldn't ever hear about it. No doubt he would take fame for the fix. Do you tell people of my assistance with your district?
I suppose not.
No. You want your own name to be heard, your own leadership. That is the state of the council. We all are so selfish. The people know it. So I look after my own, where I can, as much as I can. But with the state of things, I cannot help the rest of the city. Until we make changes, grievous changes, Aki. Do not let these rumors, my apparent misconduct, and feelings of the people outside of market dissuade any important decisions you may have to make.
I've come to learn that the public is Saphira City. Their outlook on us, shouldn't that mean everything? And I don't mean that in a selfish kind of, I want them to see us as these gods. I mean, if we don't have the people on our side, then what are we other than just faces with money? The people make us who we are. The people that work in your district, your market district, the people that put your goods from point A to B, they are everything. If there's something that you feel you can help with in District 0, that you want to be heard, then just let me know. But I can't accept your document. But I'm okay with your name being heard in my district without a document.
Sir, if I may interject.
Yeah, that's right.
I believe a certain group would make that very difficult. Consider their, well, history. You know who I'm talking about, right?
But that is the problem. We need to squash that reputation that Malleus has. I can't have my district hating the other council members or shunning them, because there will be a time when we need to unite. And when that time comes, I need to know that my district will stand with Malleus.
Well said, both of you. That should be our next goal then, if we are not to pass my document. Fill our empty seats. Work on our appearances. Get the people's acceptance.
I'm just a call away.
As am I, my boy.
Thanks for the talk. Okay, listen, it is like totally a bad guy thing to like laugh after a conversation, right? That is like 100% bad guy like attitude.
Perhaps it's just an eternal joke, Mr. Coda?
Okay, maybe, but I've seen a lot of movies to know where that shit goes.
You know real life is not like movies, right, Mr. Coda?
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna head out, but I was just gonna say hi and
Yeah, it's good seeing you.
hope everything's
Hope you're
well on
doing
your
well.
side.
Yeah, yeah, just handling things on my own. We're all working together though, so.
Yeah, how's your daughters been?
They're alright. They're doing. You know, they're you know, I got the twins that, you know, doing school. I got a bunch of them doing their own other things.
Oh, so
here and
fucking
there.
tiny. Oh, midgets.
But no.
Well, I'm just freaking she talks. I think isn't Aki like the same size as Queen, if not a little bit smaller?
Don't want the others though, but I also agree with your statement about this pillar.
I want to work with Malleus. I really do. But his
But not in that,
reputation...
not in those terms. It's not even that,
Yeah.
right? Yes, his reputation, regardless, is always gonna precede him, right? You do one bad thing, Aki, right, and that's gonna follow you, no matter what, right? I know you haven't done it too much, but even then, right, there has been a reputation.
And the
Not even
chat the entire time
No, do I believe that? No.
was going, and I did not see it. I'm so sorry, guys.
He
I
wants
wonder
to
why it was not moving. How long have you guys been speaking for?
on something I don't
Oh my
want
god, you guys
to
been
have.
speaking for a long ass time. I saw the emote
We
moving
can work
and
together
everything.
without a contract.
I did have a question, actually. If I want synthetics to have
Yeah, we're really underwhelming.
rights, I guess, in my district, how do I go about doing that?
Well, you are the council member of your district,
is
right?
huge.
And you may write that as your little founding rule for that district, right? And then basically you just approve it, boom, and you send it out, and you make sure that every one of your enforcement, right, make sure to, you know, go around and make sure that people know that they have their rights.
Okay. I can just enact my own laws? In my own district?
Yeah.
Like he's having.
What the hell?
Like
I didn't know I could do
from
that.
I know how it's
my
been
own- in my
NPC
own
guard. I
district,
used to
and
do
I'm
it.
like-
I
Thank you very much for the follow, Ashes.
Can I be like
Sorry, I
pool parties
didn't.
on every
My chat was
Saturday?
just frozen.
Go for
Or
it.
else?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Like so for mine, I don't.
Yeah, I was in the
let,
VRCRP
in my
season 3,
district,
the
I don't
Viking
let
stuff. I know what it's like to be standing
within
around.
my district because I have my own forces as well, right? Because usually, you know, vigilantes, they're there to help people, but sometimes, you know, they hurt other, like, you know, they hurt
Tiny-
the
yeah, they are
citizens
tiny
sometimes
council
by
members.
accident or property damage,
I mean,
all
they're
that shit, and I'm
only
like,
slightly
rather
smaller
not
than
deal with it.
they're only slightly smaller than Queen, right, Aki? So
Something to consider.
I think Ray's just huge.
Well,
Mhm.
thank you for the talk.
No
I'm always
problem.
just
Let
a
me know
call
if it-
away if you need me.
Yeah, and you as well. You have any questions like that? This call. I'll be willing
Okay.
to help out.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, Ray. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Should I call the car, sir?
Yes. Call the car. Do we have a limo?
Have a good
Man,
night.
I want a limo.
I believe
Do
we
we
have a
limo?
Jeep, sir.
Do I have a limo? Fuck, a Jeep?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like a limo?
You gotta get a Hummer. It's like a bigger Jeep.
a mom car? or
A
whatever?
A Hummer, yeah. But you get like the big ass fucking like
I have a
silver
smart
one, you
car.
know.
A floating smart car.
All right, we're good.
Dolls. Good shit.
My legs.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Are you still going to the? I think the lobby's done now. But
Yeah,
no.
I was going to, but the lobby's done.
What the
So
fuck?
it's fine.
going to tell.
Thank you for coming. I'm sorry you had to stand that long.
Yeah, no problem. Wouldn't be so bad if I was moving my legs. I was trying to like waddle on the spot to try and alleviate it, but yeah.
I saw you kept glancing over to
Right,
Luna,
jump out.
to Scarlet,
Yep.
and I was like, oh god, he sees me.
Because
Yeah, this motherfucker was in my chat. I was like, turn on your personal mirror, bitch. And I was like, wait, what? And then I turned out she's like looming behind me. I'm like, oh god, what the fuck?
I was having my fair share of fun.
So what I did is for this, because I don't use this as often, right? But when I felt a presence near me, because she's actually here just walking around being a fucking little shit.
He was
right?
sniffing at me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so like, so
Scarlet just
Satch's
creeping about.
So that's a smart thing you brought oops, because he thought like, it's just fucking oops.
Kind of messing with you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, just oops. So like,
Kinda weird.
I went to grab.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, I don't wanna touch oops.
yeah. Wow. Okay, no, the race is fucking freak is huge.
No, because when Luna was right here as Scarlet, I went to reach out, and I'm like, no, I don't want to deal with that.
I'm so happy that Silence told you, Percy told you not to push.
I knew out of character. I was like, oh man, if I do this, I'm so fucked.
You're gonna be like,
I was so glad Silo was there.
But he showed it.
I gotta jump out. Thank you for
See you
coming
guys.
again. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
Toodles,
fuck,
bye
it was
guys.
so good.
Bye.
So, he looked so broken.
Yeah. Fuck, it's gonna be interesting for what we have. Holy
Yes.
shit.
So we all have the champion names and picks now.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all the council members, you were able to divvy that out to her.
Yeah, lobby's closed. Fuck's
Yes. Alright, where are we going now? Yeah, good job, man. Good RP.
I'm sorry that it was basically just standing RP, guardsman RP. My leggies are, oh my god, am I broken again? There we go. It's so annoying, like how many people have avatars that use this default walking animation. It's actually really annoying. Because I was like doing a slow walk, and slow walking doesn't look good in the default avatar. Like, look, I'll show you. Wait, look, it's just like, Look how weird this looks. But if I do slow walking with Queen, it's not even that hard to do this. It's so simple. If I do slow walking with this, it actually looks like a slow walk. Go figure, right? Huh. Okay, yeah, sure. It's cool going to the council meeting, but if you're just standing the entire time, you don't even get to say dialogue, you just kind of stand there and look uh, like an extra, then yeah, it's not going to be a very nice feeling regardless of if it's going to those kind of things. I might as well just be a fucking cameraman. You don't even see me do anything. You know what, I feel honored I get to go, but at the same time, it's just like nothing really happens as significant that you're missing. You might as well just be watching it from like Kazuki's perspective. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't do anything if anyone attacked Aki. I like moved up closer to Aki whenever Oops got closer, and I was just like, I can't do fucking anything. But I'm gonna do it anyway 'cause I'm paid to do this. It would have been fun if I actually had my chat and I could actually, talk to you guys in terms of my chat froze and I'm so fucking pissed. I needed to be able to talk to you guys. I could literally just talk to you guys the entire time. 12 hours straight. Okay, my knees do not, Oh, fuck. She needs a Magitech weapon. You know what? Aki could have taken Queen. Been so much better. This would have been actually a lethal force against them because it steals mana. Yeah, sure, she would need to hit you, like cut you 100 times because it takes away 1% of your mana. I don't know, it's a random number. It will eventually just sap you of your mana, right? By death by 1,000 cuts kind of situation. You need better security. Imagine if Queen became security there. I'm not sure if I should give Queen vs Council. Queen would fucking lose. They literally just gonna go like just snap their fingers and go dead. Yeah, just look in my general direction. So Ray's meant to be pretty strong, but from what I gathered, Ray and Queen are equally matched, or Ray's at least going easy on Queen, right? Queen never fought her seriously. I don't think Ray fought Queen seriously. So we would have to see what would happen with that. Just join Kijin. But the thing is that she needs to give up her sister's name and also her own name. She's not going to do that. I don't care what Kaz says out of character. She would not. Queen would just not do that. Now, Nevrossi, on the other hand, that's fine because with Nevrossi, she's not asking for like a blood sample or thumbprint. She's just asking for your devotion, let's say, off just by word. One second against Sachi, 5 seconds against Guardia, the eternity for Marius. Yeah, I die in 1 second against Sachi, 5 seconds against Gaudia, but Marius, he's like, no, you can leave you imprisoned for eternity to suffer. Literally, all it takes for Queen's major weapon to be disabled is Nemesis. Okay, so the thing is, this one, I don't actually. It would disable it in terms of she can't pull the trigger. She wouldn't be able to pull the trigger, and she wouldn't be able to get the benefit from it. But it would still have the ability to leech mana, because it's like the blade itself is just made of a material that can leech. It's like not magic itself. That the weapon's not magical to leech mana. It just leeches it because it's like a I guess a parasite. Can I? There we go. What, Bike had a win today? What was the win? What did he win? Yeah, that would be really fucked up if Malleus just goes, yeah, you love me, not your sister. Oh boy. What could possibly go wrong with that? Okay, one second. I want to practice one move. Doesn't look as good as it does in the game. Basically, also because I'm lacking with play space. Basically, there is with Crimson Weave. There's the attack pattern with the Odachi out or Blazing Knight out is this kind of it's like an overhead slash, brings it up with one hand, puts the hand on the blade here. It's kind of like a weird kind of, it's like guiding it to like a stab, but they kind of move forward, and then they do, I don't know, do that. And it does look cool in the game. Queen's mind is very weak. Very, very weak. It wouldn't take much to, like, break her. I doubt Marius would. There's nothing interesting about Queen. Marius has bigger fish to fry, and Queen's just like a gnat on the wall. He has no interest in her. I doubt he ever would. If Marius had an interest in Queen, I would both be overjoyed and terrified, because being interested in Marius is like the worst thing you could possibly get. I talked with him as Casey. He was like, I'm just a tool. Wait, talk to who? To Marius? And I talked with him as Cassie, and he was just like, I'm just a tool, they can use me, and when I'm dead, I'm dead. Moments. Oh no, with Biker, I had to talk with him as Cassie. He was like, I'm just a tool, they can use me, and when I'm dead, I'm dead. Moment. And Cassie convinced him to believe that he might have done shit in the past, but the past doesn't matter as long as you don't go back to it. It's hard work, but you can do it. Yeah. Well, okay, so Lona was interesting because she had connections and she was curious and everything else. And she was also a fish. She was like a collectible. Queen is nothing special or important. She is literally just a human with a sword that has gone through some level of shit, which a lot of people have in this life. I guess the only thing that would probably stand out was the fact that Queen used to be, or Sylvia used to be a head researcher for some, she used to be like a biologist that was a head researcher for a unnamed, undetermined company and made an invention. I need to talk to the guys about this, but she made something that basically would be used for humanitarian purposes, but was ultimately sold to be a weapon or used for military purposes for extra money, though. That's like Pog or something? Oh, what do you mean Queen is Raven? No. Queen is Raven. You're right. I'm confused. But no, it was also... Yeah, I also believe in the good people. Queen is a human with a sword and a cool poncho. I mean, I could always get something cooler. I always wanted to get Snow White's poncho from Nikkei. So she is riding. Shut the fuck up. Oh no, I hate it. Because Blazing Knight is a fucking Odachi that uses electricity. Queen Raiden arc. No, that's Dawn. The Raiden arc is Dawn. Dawn is basically Queen being Raiden. They should even have electricity. Like, this one just uses mana? Standing here, I realize you were just like me, trying to make history. But who's to judge the right from wrong? When our guard is down, I think we'll both agree that violence breeds violence. They feel we're never gonna see Queen again. What do you mean? You see Queen all the time. You literally saw her last fucking Friday and Sunday. I was waiting for that as well. Like, Maddie says the tigers are fine because it's not in their district, causing them a problem. But yeah, Maddie has interest in you if you have a unique look or unique personality. Queen is the hard to go in the metaverse, but personality is typical as a Theron. Okay, Queen is not hot. And certainly not the hottest girl in the metaverse. And her personality is fucking horrible. Anyone who likes her personality is just kind of cringe, bro. This is why I'm like insulting to Remy. Yeah, Queen is pretty fucking useless. Look how useful she. I mean, okay, look. Sure, she has teeth. I know. I kind of feel like her face is just too childish. Oh no, I want to keep that on. How can you think she's a hot out? Like, I'm just using the default face. The only thing I changed was the textures, man. Do I want to work at Cassie's brothel? Sorry, the only sword that Queen can handle is this sword. She cannot handle flesh swords. She is not prostitute material. She's not brothel material. She is a fucking killer. No, she looks like an adult 100%. Really? Okay, maybe not child, but she looks incredibly young. She looks like a teenager. Oh, the dreaded word, Monogurk. Domina vies deep in... Domina? Monowork. I don't want to be my monowork. Fucking monowork of all fucking things. I hate it. What? Huh? One Shot Fox, how are you capturing first person so cleanly using Steam VR View? I'm just capturing it through. That's a good question. Let me have a look for you really quickly. I can't remember how you set it up. Yeah, just VR capture. Just that one. Thank you. I mean, I think it's kind of clean because I've scaled the resolution. The resolution is small, but it's scaled up. So you guys are seeing that at a constant 720p. Even though it's fit to, obviously, my screen. My lenses. Moving class. I'm probably hopping off. My head's hurting because it's hot in my room, as well as being in VR and standing around just makes my knees hurt. Hey, I want to make Queen work at my brothel. How do I do that? Oh my god, don't. got it so. I swear they increased it so it actually need to put more force in it to do it. Oh, we can do Apex, yeah. Okay, I want to do a bit of Apex until I get my dailies and stuff done. Then afterwards, I'll do some more work. Thank you, One Shot Fox. Appreciate it. Okay, so yeah, no. So the one eye is only using one eye. I think it's capturing specifically my right eye. So yeah, summer moment. I say okay. I like a warm temperature, like the sun. I do not like how hot it is. It wouldn't be so bad if it was breezy and windy, but it's just stagnant air. Well, Cassandra, let me show you some tricks. First, you need to start a gang. I like this so much. This is so cool. I kind of want to do something like this for Ophelia. Wait, was it really a good Mania's voice? I don't. Okay. I don't think it was. It was kind of. How do I do it? I know. Aki, my boy. No, his has a bit more of a higher. Aki. Aki, my boy. Like House of his voice is a bit higher pitched, but still has that Yugi boy. Aki. No, it's not. It's a trash impression. I did try to copy it. Did you know that when I made Ophelia, I made Ophelia to be a character that would actually one day interact with Malleus and get along with him. Aki, my boy. He does do an amazing slimy villain voice. It's like very kind of pompous kind of situation. I can kind of do. How's that going with Ophelia? I hadn't yet to meet Malleus as Ophelia. I was gonna go to the onsen, but need to do more work. Anyway, let's not talk about it, please. So, it only captures one eye, I believe, with the VR stuff. There's actually something that allows you to capture both eyes, but I don't have it, and I need to know it. Wait, was this? I'm assuming this is before the shooting. Yeah, I can imagine it was pure tension. I still remember that. Okay, the one quote from Malleus that I still remember is, "You can call me Daddy." Just that one quote. It just it just sticks to my head. I would like to put this song like something like Queen, with like the. What even is it? Is it a? It's a big. Yeah, it's a big crescent swipe. Is it how? Wait, is it? Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to find out how to do these kind of things. Did my thing crash again? It fucking crashed again. No. Ignore that.
Hiding in the dark, kept myself in silence for
Too long. Trying to rewrite my wrongs.
but every day I'm getting more anxious. A puppet in the sea, playing along with you.
Yeah, I was gonna hop.
Is that what you really want from me?
Yeah, that was the best line you ever said. It was a very good line. Who is this? This is just a random model I found from Shrooms. Okay, that's not. Okay, can I? Anyway, so if you guys like what you saw here today, consider giving me a follow. It helps the channel out helps the channel out, but most importantly, it tells you whenever I go live again next. We also have a Discord, which is now in the links in the chat. You have a Discord. You can have discussions about roleplay. You can share clips, share music, share memes, share artwork. You can also give feedback if you so desire to do so. If you want to see something changed, added, or improved upon, put it there, and I will go through it and see what I can do. And last but not least, we also have a Twitter. The Twitter's non-safe for work, so please, no minors. I'm a woman of culture, and I like my smut. But you will also get notified there whenever I go live. Yeah, it is. You use the same face for curse bearers. I saw that. I was like, yes. The Twitter's label is non-safe for work because it's non-safe for work. Good night, Witty. Good night, Lucky. Good night, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. And I will see you tomorrow for Vixen stuff. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.